What is going on, guys? My name is Halvy.
And I am Tochi.
And welcome to Laundry Talks, where we fold laundry and talk. Today's theme is comic books and superheroes, and anything in between and whatever else comes to our heads and random gibberish jabberish.
So a whole bunch of spiel and talking and whatever comes to our mind, the best of us.
The best of us in our mental dojo of laundry. You know what I just realized is that when I'm talking, I'm not thinking about doing laundry. I never talk while I do laundry, so I forget how to do laundry while I'm talking.
It's always such a simple thing, but we should just take more advantage of it more, you know what I'm saying?
Take more advantage. I agree. They hype it up like a year and a half in advance, and then within 6 months, they are giving you pretty much slowly but surely the entire video until when you go see it in theaters, you've already seen like 30% of the entire film.
And yeah, I think that's also a big problem with movies in general, because a lot of them like to show, like, they're so anxious in trying to show us what they got to offer, but sometimes they forget, like, maybe we should leave a sense of mystery, because a lot of movies, you go in seeing the trailer already, and then you feel like you've seen the movie already. And ruins it, you know?
Right, that is the worst type of trailer. That's why I like making my trailers where I don't say anything. It's it's a cinematic trailer that showcases cinematography. It shows suspense and action and romance and whatever it is, the elements that are in a movie, and that's it. It doesn't tell you the story. It doesn't tell you the plot.
Yeah, like some dialogue here and there is good, but it's not like straight up whole lines, whole like scenes here and there.
Right.
You should leave some things to the mystery and just showcase, like, you know, the trailers that are just like, you know, straight music, showing things here and there, maybe some quotes here and there.
Right.
Like those, like building up the suspense. Like even the trailer that Halvy made, there were no words at all, but the music and the suspense. If you pick the right song, then
the only words that I used, I did use words. I used Captain Price from Modern Warfare 1, but what I did was I picked very specific little segments of his words, of his speech in cutscenes from Modern Warfare 1.
And
strategically placed them in the video, to create my own narrative that fits the story that I wanted to create. I have no idea what the story of the game's going to be, but I made it work because, you know, that's what artistic storytelling is.
You created that sense of mystery to make the viewers and the consumers wanting more, you know?
Right. And so actually, this is probably a good thing. We've so today, as we're filming this earlier, today is when I posted the reaction to, as well as my version of the trailer for the new Call of Duty.
You can click on that right here.
Click on it right here. Little boom thumbnail. Click it. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already. And share it with people so we can blow it up. So that way I can...
Very well done, I must say.
Thank you, my good sir. Infinity Ward needs to hire me, is what we're trying to go for.
They do. If you guys are watching, Halvy, hire him.
Hire me. Yeah, so one of the things that Tochi and I have actually been talking about and that I've been thinking about for a while is that, you know, I love with my YouTube stuff, I love doing all sorts of... I mean, this is another start of a series called freaking Laundry Talks, and I still have like 7 other series that I'm doing as well alongside of it. And this is me trying to narrow down what I'm doing, by the way.
Yeah, he has so many ideas floating around his head.
All the time.
That's his main thing. He just needs to find like a really good niche. And once he's got that and he's like successfully attacked it and become successful with it, then he'll be good, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So anyways, one of the things that I'm thinking of that I really, I mean, I've done some, you know, gotten some really good feedback on montages that I've done on some, you know, other types of videos, but the support was pretty overwhelming actually just in one day for this this trailer video. People are saying, you know, that it's really good and that it's better than the original and all this stuff, which is awesome. That makes me happy.
It's great to hear, yeah.
And so a lot of people also suggesting different things for me to do trailers for and stuff. So I may have, coincidentally, off of just a random like, I hate this trailer, I want to make it better, so I did, found my niche in YouTube, which is remaking trailers.
You know what you just said right now? You said that people are suggesting you to remake trailers.
Yep.
You know how what is it? Honest trailers. They have them send in trailers. Like everyone's in the comments, like, "Oh, do this one, do this one." That would be pretty cool if you had like some sort of system like that, which instead of it's like an honest trailer, it's like a revamp, like a re-trailer.
Yeah,
like
it's a cinematic trailer now instead of a. Yeah, it's just.
Dude, if you had that, you get that on lockdown, dude.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm gonna start trying to do, and I really enjoy making them. So. Also, if you guys have any ideas for trailers that you'd want to do, or upcoming games, or upcoming videos, let us know down below, and I'll see if I can maybe do that.
But yeah, we kind of drifted off point. But another thing on our list,
laundry talks, man. We talk
about whatever. We just go whatever. But next we have Spider-Man.
Well, here's the thing. So Spider-Man has always been obviously a fan favorite. I think of every kid growing up. Spider-Man is the guy. But
all those commercials like Spider-Man,
Yeah, Spider-Man.
yeah, all that stuff, man.
And so he's great. And the iconic character Spider-Man, but if you've grown up with him, he doesn't stay 15.
No.
I've read some of the
grows up.
Spider-Man comics, and coming to the Civil War, I actually read it's 100 comics, and I'm not a comic geek. I actually like comics because of the artistic design, layout, all that stuff. I think it's great. And it's just cool stories. But did you already finish your laundry?
Yeah, man, I'm quick, dude.
Dude, are you
I don't even have
look
that
at
much.
Look at this.
How much do you have?
I've still got my full
Has
bucket.
that been like stocking up for like 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez, man. I do it like after like a week.
Yeah, no, I pretty much wait till all of my clothes are gone, and
Really?
then I will go through my laundry. I'm just gonna do the
Probably the better way of doing it, man.
Probably
There's
is.
like clothes I haven't wearing just because every single time.
Exactly, I make sure that I wear my
put it on
clothes.
top,
So that's because otherwise I feel like I'm wasting the clothes.
Man, you're showing me the light, man.
Showing you the light.
Yep.
Spider-Man, though, I personally absolutely loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He was the quintessential Peter Parker to me. And people complain about how, he's too cool, he's too hip, he's not nerdy enough or whatever. Well, the thing is that you need to realize that the times do change. So what was nerdy back then, and the nerdy kid gets bullied and whatever. Yes, back then that's true, but guess what? Nowadays, nerds
don't
are
really see that
hipsters.
much, dude.
Nerds,
Nerds are the new cool,
Geeks are cool now.
There go me and you.
Right, we're geeks as heck. That is the times, the people have a bigger respect for intelligence of nerdy things. It's just becoming a more, I think also entertainment industry is a lot bigger because of that as well too. So to throw him in now as being a 15-year-old again, because now they're going back to the way young Spider-Man, which I think Tobey Maguire would actually be a better Spider-Man now than anything because he should be older now. But of course, it's the money-making regime of Hollywood, which is get them in young so that way they can last for like another 15
Exactly,
years.
yeah. I think
And that's what they're going to have with
do.
Tom Holland. Now, Tom Holland is actually a great actor. I've watched a couple of videos of him. He won't be Spider-Man to me. Andrew Garfield is definitely the Spider-Man that I see in my head.
Andrew Garfield did a very good job.
He was great.
Very good job. I was very satisfied when I saw him, especially in the second movie too. Although, it had its problems, it was really cluttered with a lot of villains in there. I still liked him pretty much.
With number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2 wasn't that bad. It was just Shocker.
Wait, was it number 2 or number 1 that had it was like Green Goblin? It was also I think Killer Croc.
No, so that was the Lizard Man.
Yeah, Lizard Man, yeah.
In the Amazing Spider-Man, that was the only bad guy. And then number 2, there was the Hobgoblin, and Green Goblin. I think it was the Hobgoblin, and Electro.
But then they kind of threw in that last villain that apparently is Rhino.
At the very end,
I was kind of like,
which I personally thought that the ending of the movie was phenomenal. The ending of the movie was really great. The way they did it. What bothered me was that we had already seen the entire end of the film.
Exactly.
In the trailers. That's what it was. That entire end sequence was the trailer. And it's like, so you're going to show us a trailer of something, and that is actually literally the end of the film. It really just takes away from it. I think that was the only concern I had with it. I loved the films. I thought it was great. I loved the interactions between Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield because they were actually dating. So that made it very realistic. They have, to date, I think, the greatest awkward, relatable awkward scene. You know what I'm talking about? That was so good. So anyways, it was great. Tom Holland, I'm sure will be absolutely fantastic and will be great for the
don't get us wrong, we still have high hopes for Tom Holland.
Absolutely. He's going to kill it. I know he's going to kill it. It's Marvel. They don't let you down. But it won't be Spider-Man to me. I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's the whole childhood thing and just what we've grown up with, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, but next on the list, we have favorite heroes. Now,
so you lead us off with this. What's your favorite hero and why?
Now, I have a couple of favorite heroes, so I'll separate it into Marvel and DC. For Marvel, I'll probably say Spider-Man. Okay. Mostly because I grew up with him and I liked his his aura to him, how spunky he was, so happy-go-lucky and everything. But then again, still serious in some situations. He knows when to be when to get down to business.
Yep.
And then for Marvel, that was Marvel. For DC, I would say that my favorite superhero would probably be the Flash.
Yeah, of course.
I love the Flash. Especially now with this whole TV show, that just reinforced it even more for me, mainly because of the actor Grant Gustin. But he's a really good actor. Yeah. But I just love the Flash. I love what he brings to the story, especially when I saw the movie Flashpoint Paradox on Netflix. If you guys haven't checked that out, you guys should go check that out. It's a pretty good movie. Everything in that movie was pretty cool. I like to see the whole different storylines because if you didn't have Flash, like how else would they really like make a way to, unless they had another speedster, if there's like no speedster concept or like
For the
Flash,
parallel universe?
exactly, like how would they connect that, you know what I mean,
I mean,
unless they had a specific person that can jump between universes, but I don't think that there's a person that's not a speedster that can actually do that. If there is a person, let us know in the comment section down below. I'm not really too well versed.
is Cisco someone who can do that though? I thought he was
can
actually...
open up the portals.
Oh, but he can actually...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, according to the TV show, I don't know if that's
who knows the lore?
Yeah, exactly. So, like those are my two favorite superheroes.
And that's till since you were a child and stuff too. Like that's what they are.
Well, in my childhood, I loved Static Shock.
Static Shock. What is that?
Yeah. You don't remember Static Shock?
I don't think so.
Dude, you know what? You need to go watch it, dude. I'll
Static
show you a couple
Shock?
episodes. You've probably seen him, man. He was like the black kid, dreadlocks. He was like on the top of the, I can't remember what it's called. It's like those manholes, how there's like those big circle covers that they put over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like on top of that. He had like this electricity power. You've seen him before, like if you've seen him, you probably notice him. But,
okay. Well, cool. So that got those. So you like speedsters? Is really what you like, though.
Yeah, speed is my thing.
Speed's your thing. So if you had a superpower that was a reasonable superpower, you'd use speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely speed.
So for me, if I had a superpower that was a reasonable superpower, I'd be teleporting.
Teleportation.
I
That's
love
another thing.
teleportation.
Yeah. That's like teleportation and speed. They're like right there for me, man. But I just love like the whole thing. Like you know how when the Flash starts running really fast, everyone's in like slow motion and just completely stops. I want to experience how that actually is. You know what I mean?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
That'd be super cool.
So for me, I've always loved Spider-Man. He's always been a personal favorite of mine. But my true first like favorite superhero was actually Deadpool, and that was before he became the internet's favorite superhero. Freaking people. I hate it because you say like, oh yeah, Deadpool's my favorite. Like, oh, that's everybody's favorite superhero. So I know I probably said this about 1 billion times in videos. It's still bitter for me. But anyways, yeah. So I love Deadpool, and I remember because it was my 10th birthday, and for my 10th birthday, we just had like a gaming party, and we got Marvel Ultimate Alliance for the like Xbox, I think. And it's just like a top-down. Have you ever played the game? It's just a top-down, like you run around as like one of your superheroes or whatever. Yeah. And it's just like kind of a brawler, kind of like Diablo. Deadpool was on there, and he was one of the very like side characters. You had to unlock him after a while and stuff too. But he wasn't like a character. Yeah, he was like the Iceman or Moon Knight. You know, cool character, but no one really cares about him too much. So anyways, I got him though, and I thought he looked cool because he was funny in the thing. And then when I started playing him, he instantly became my favorite because he had 2 swords. He had 2 guns, and he could teleport back and forth, and he was funny. Like, that's just, I mean...
It was perfect, man.
Weapons, dual wielding, which is my thing, teleporting, and he's funny.
Dude, that's perfect for you, man.
Exactly.
I can see why he's your favorite.
I love Deadpool. Man. And, yeah, so that was why he became my favorite, but I would say that, but then, you know, over time, he became taken over, so he's still, to my core, my favorite, but I have a different favorite now because, like, I don't want to be the favorite that everyone else has, too.
Exactly.
And that's Agent Venom. Agent Venom is actually Flash Thompson in the Venom suit, I guess, who got his legs blown off in the Venom suit and helps him, but he's like a special agent. So essentially he's Venom, but that looks like he's wearing body armor and stuff, and he runs around with guns.
That's crazy.
And can act as Venom. So it's really cool. It's just he's a pretty BA character. But then in the DC world, my favorite is by far Red Hood. Red Hood is, I think it's actually Robin, who gets frustrated and mad at Batman because Batman, exactly the reason that I hate, you know, the DC and the hero way for that exact reason. He gets mad at Batman because he keeps putting people away, but they keep getting out and killing more people, and that's all on you. Like,
exactly.
Whereas the Red Hood, he finds someone, puts them 6 feet under, and they're not going to come up to hurt anybody anymore. Like, that's the real hero. In my opinion.
Like the permanent stop to evil.
The permanent stop to evil. Like, yeah, it takes evil to get rid of evil. Like, Batman can be all nice and whatever and save all the bad guys, but he's just killing more people and doing this. I've never understood the logic ever in it. Exactly. Same reason why I love Punisher. And the Punisher Daredevil segue.
That was a perfect
that's like,
mix and ideology.
It's great.
They perfectly exemplified that.
So I've loved the Punisher, Agent Venom, Deadpool, and then Red Hood on DC.
Okay, nice. But the last topic we have is actually Marvel versus DC. Now, you should take the first helm on this one.
So, Marvel versus DC. So, I'm kind of torn on it because I love both, but I definitely love Marvel more. And I think that I like Marvel more because I feel like the characters are just so much more unique. Stan Lee, the pioneer of Marvel, He really is the father of superheroes. Like he just really I think figured out exactly how to relate to people and create characters that were relatable to any range of people. You know, it was a cultural thing. Comic books were, and the characters within them. So I really dig Marvel characters, Marvel heroes. However, I really do like about the DC world, where a lot of them are a little bit more darker. There's tends to be a little bit more of a dark side. I love that about DC.
Yeah, when it's like when it's happy-go-lucky all the time, it's kind of like
I don't like that at all. It's not realistic to me. Not that superheroes are realistic necessarily.
Exactly.
Anyways, but, you know what I mean? Like, you already got superpowers. At least try to be realistic about how you're going to use them. You know, Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? It's unbeatable. That is the greatest like money-making entertainment machine that there is. DC is having a hard time. Even with their shows, you know, Arrow and The Flash are doing well, but it's still not like considered to be a very high-end show like the Daredevil. The Daredevil is a masterpiece show. The Flash and the Arrow are just kind of, they're good shows, they're entertaining, but you know, you can tell like the acting isn't necessarily as good, and it's kind of, you know, you can be taken both ways, I guess. The other thing though with DC is that I feel like there's too many characters that are just don't make sense and are overpowerful. For example, Superman. I cannot stand Superman. I think it is the stupidest hero ever.
That problem.
He is a god that is literally invincible, can do things with his eyes, can fly, can blow wind and knock things away. And he can't be beaten unless you have a green rock. And then he can't do anything to you. Like, what were people thinking when they had this, like, let's create a hero that is not beatable. Well, we gotta make him beatable, so let's make it a rock that makes him able to be beaten. It's just like, I just find that to be kind of lame.
I see. Well, for me, I never really taken any sides between the two. Like, I've really enjoyed both sides, but I do see the flaws that you bring up. And mostly, this whole thing with like Marvel versus DC, I never really understood why they fought. People are like arguing, oh, Marvel, DC, DC, DC's better.
It's like Apple
Marvel's
PC.
Better. Honestly, I'm a superhero fan. Like, I think one of my favorite YouTubers actually said that one time. And honestly, that I feel like that's good enough for me, because people are always asking me like, you know, do you prefer Marvel or do you prefer DC? I'm just like, I prefer both. And people aren't satisfied with that. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I just like superheroes in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people that aren't even really comic book fans, they're kind of just like introduced to them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is the cinematic universe. That's all people know of the superheroes.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, everybody is. I feel like a large majority of people that aren't even superhero or not even superhero fans, Marvel fans.
Yeah.
They're Marvel fans mostly because, like, you know, they've been introduced through the movies, and Marvel has had a huge lead in terms of movies. Like, they've had 3 Iron Mans, a whole bunch of like Hulks, I think 3
the
or
Hulks
4
have always
Thors.
failed, though.
Yeah, but then again, it's still movies, though. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true.
Despite even if they're good or bad, they still have that exposure. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
And then like you like, we don't have any Shazam movies. We don't have any, like, we're barely getting Wonder Woman. We're just our first Flash movie coming out in a couple of years. Like, Marvel has done a lot more with their movies, and I feel like DC is just trying to play catch up right now, mostly because, like, you know, they're just starting out their whole, like, you know, cinematic universe, their, you know, whole Justice League, and, you know, in a sense, I kind of like that they started now, because if they started back then, I don't see it as being as a high quality as it is now. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how the Justice League movies are going to be in the future, like 2017, 2018. I'm quite...
Suicide Squad's going to be cool too, I think.
That's going to be very cool, yeah. So they just have to find their niche and what they need to do. Like, personally, I was pretty happy with the Batman v Superman. There were flaws here and there that I didn't agree with, but overall, I still like the movie, and I really want to see where they go with it and what they're gonna do in the future.
I'm anxious to see what Ben Affleck does directing his own movie.
That's true.
I
feel
feel like that's gonna be good.
So.
Ben Affleck is actually a great director. He's a cool dude.
And I feel like, have you heard of the Court of Owls?
No,
that's like a whole like storyline with Batman, and it's like something like really.
Yeah, I've never followed Batman too much.
Yeah, so we'll probably talk about it after. But...
Although I do absolutely love the game Batman Arkham Knight. Maybe we'll do a live stream of that sometime. I mean, seriously, I have never played a game in my life that makes you feel like more of a badass beating up fools than Batman. I mean,
yeah, the
each
Arkham
punch
Knight
is
story,
so-
the Arkham Knight game was
Such
pretty
a good
good.
game.
Apparently, I hear so many things about it.
Oh, it's an
and
amazing
even
game.
I heard like they even adapted like elements of the Arkham Knight into the Batman v Superman movie in the terms of like how Batman was fighting. Like, you know, like, have you seen the movie already? Yeah, you know,
I
you know
haven't
the whole
seen the
scene
movie,
where
but
like
I've seen the scene.
Oh yeah, it was in the trailer. Like the whole scene where like he
Yeah.
jumps in there and he takes.
Yeah,
all
that's
those
totally.
movies.
He's flipping around.
That
and
was
stuff.
all
the,
Arkham
the
Knight,
agile
apparently.
Batman.
Exactly. So
That's cool.
That was really cool. But I personally I like both worlds. I have specific people that I don't like in each world as well. So it's kind of equal for me. But in terms of like how things are in the world right now, he's perfectly showcased with like things with like Rotten Tomatoes, all these things. Like Batman v Superman got like what 40-30%
didn't do
on
well.
Rotten Tomatoes, and Captain America: Civil War, it's already at 99-98%. So although it may be a bit
There
the
might
better
be a
movie,
little
there might
bit
be
of
a little
bias.
just a little bit,
bias,
just a little bit. But that's personally what we think. You done with that laundry, man? You've been going for a while,
dude. I'm about done. Dropping my
man.
socks in there.
I've
I
been
have
done,
so
man.
many mismatched socks. It's ridiculous. The
Really?
first thing I do when I graduate is I'm gonna go get rid of all of my socks and then buy like 50 pairs of one type, so I do not have to match socks
That's
anymore.
what I've been doing, man.
I just feel like it's
Just
wasting
all black
socks.
or all white, man.
Yeah, I want to get all black socks or all colored socks. I like colored socks.
Yeah, man. But any other thoughts, man?
Well, we
This
finished
is
our
actually
laundry.
very good for the very first
Yeah,
time, man.
I don't know how long we've been going, but anyways, so this is laundry talks. We sat down, we did our laundry. I took a lot longer than Tochi because I'm not as good at talking while doing laundry as he is, apparently.
Multitasking, man.
Multitasking.
Gotta get on that
but it's kind of cool. We have a desk here. We got a little mic. It's like our own little show type thing. I don't know. It's pretty sick. Anyways, though, if you enjoyed this, it's kind of almost like a podcast type thing, I feel like, a video podcast. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to let me know by leaving likes and comments down below, as well as giving us advice or tips on topics for the future sessions. But we would ideally like to do this once a week, so we'll see how the reception is on this one. And yeah, but I mean, it's fun. It's cool. I enjoyed it. It
really
makes
dope,
laundry
man.
fun. Like, I hate laundry so much, so it makes it pretty nice.
I know, man. 2 birds, 1 stone. Just
Two
like
birds
you
with
said
one
before.
stone. Two birds
Yeah,
with
but
one
for
stone.
the next video for Laundry Talks, let us know of a specific genre or topic that you guys want us to talk down below. This one was comic books, heroes, superheroes, stuff, that type of genre. So,
And we're
let
not
us know
necessarily
down
going to
below.
stick to it. We'll go off on tangents too, but that's it. We
Yeah.
have a theme that we
As
want
you
to
can
stick
see.
to, and yeah. So give us themes. We'll incorporate chill chats into it. I'm sure we'll do a live stream version where we'll have actually a Q&A going while we're doing this.
Yeah, I can read your comments right there.
Exactly. But just let us know. It's an open book. I'm kind of going through a weird state of change on my channel where I'm doing kind of new stuff now and moving away a little bit more from the just hard, pure gaming side and doing more just actual real stuff. On a sour note, we've only got 4 more weeks left as roommates.
I know, man.
I feel like we just became roommates, but
Time
we're
flies,
actually
dude.
yeah. But we're gonna be figuring out what we're gonna do because we got swag bros. We're still gonna be doing stuff. So
We got something
always
going
there.
down.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, but
cool. Well, anyways, I
was
hope you
fun,
guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, be sure to leave a like and comment down below and follow all of us and our social media links. and
Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram,
all of
Twitter,
that.
all that good stuff.
And yeah, man. Anything else to say, Toach?
Oh, man, that was really fun, dude.
That was good.
Can't wait to do this next week for
Next
another
week.
laundry.
Next week.
Another
More
laundry
laundry. I
talks.
can't wait for laundry.
All right, I never thought I would have said that. You know, there's always just like let me do laundry real quick. You know,
Yeah. And
Now
I'll
it's
just
actually
stuff in other
fun.
things.
Now
Who
it's
knew?
actually fun, dude.
Go do laundry and make a talk show out of it. It becomes a great thing.
It does.
Lesson learned, a lesson a day. All right. With all that said, stay beautiful. Have a fantastic freaking day.
We will see you later.
Peace.